Alright, what is up you guys? I am KFbox and today I'm playing some Call of Duty World at War. Now, I loved this game when it first came out, and I still love it today. I just haven't played it in a really long time. I guess I've been caught up in like stuff like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I actually don't have Black Ops. I've played it a lot at a friend's house, but I don't know. When I got Modern Warfare 3, it was on sale for 30 bucks, so I felt it was worth getting. But I didn't get Black Ops, actually. I haven't gotten Black Ops. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That was good. That was... well, it was good and it was bad. I don't know. Am I dead? I'm 2-1. Holy crap. But yeah, I really love this game. It's just... this was back when COD was playable, honestly. Like, that's all there is to it. COD was good back then. And it's tons of fun going back to it, and I'm actually really surprised at how active it is. And in fact, I'm actually pretty surprised at how relatively little hacks there are. I've encountered a lot less hacks in this game than in Modern Warfare 2. So that's always a plus, and I definitely love this game for like pretty much everything about this game I love. And like I don't even, like the graphics are even like really good too. But anyways, I'm not just gonna talk about how much I love World at War this for this video, because that wouldn't make for a very interesting video, you know. But I am just probably gonna do, you know, talking about the gameplay, talking about all that. And this is a live comm. I always do live comms. I don't know. Like, even when I'm talking about something else, I haven't done this on this channel, but when I'm talking about, you know, a topic that most people would probably, like, you know, just get some gameplay and, like, pre-record some gameplay, and, you know, I don't know, I prefer to do it live comm because I feel like playing the game at the same time gets the adrenaline pumping a little bit, and it gets your thoughts flowing. So I find I'm able to better talk about stuff that way. But in fact, that's also not what I want to talk about. Well, it is what I want. I don't know. I have nothing in particular to talk about. It's open topics for this video. Wow, that took way too many shots. Flares. I hate flares. Though they're not that overpowered. I like this game because it was pretty balanced, actually. Like, I mean, the flash grenades weren't overpowered. Like, there wasn't ridiculous stuff. But there's one thing I want to say, and that is thank you. I got my first subscriber last night, right around midnight Eastern Standard Time, so I'm really happy about that. So thank you to that guy, Ryan Beckham, I believe his name is. I'll link his I'll link his channel or in the description, and he actually also followed me on Twitter. And that's great. I mean, on another channel I had, I did have a couple of subscribers, had about a dozen, but none of them actually, you know, followed me on Twitter, and only like 2 of them watched my videos. So, you know, thanks to that guy for dropping me a like on my Tribes Ascent video as well. So yeah, that's I mean, first subscriber is always, you know, it makes me happy. I mean, I'm always happy to get new subscribers, and but first subscriber is pretty special. So yeah, thanks once again, and hopefully, you know, hopefully my channel actually keeps growing, because I really enjoy making this. I really hope people enjoy my videos. I really want, you know, more people to see my videos. So I mean, I do know gaming's a saturated market on YouTube. And, you know, a lot of people do it. A lot of people have, you know, I won't say it's gotten stale, because obviously everyone loves gaming videos and everyone still watches them. But, I mean, it's just so many people doing it nowadays, it's really hard to get noticed, right? But, I mean, you know, all you can do is really, you know, you network, you hope for the best, you know. And actually, I might do a video at some point where I talk a little bit about, you know, my understanding of what things create, like, promote channel growth and all that stuff. Because I know I'm not a big channel, obviously I have like 1 sub. But I mean, I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of what it is that you need to do to grow your channel, and you know, so I'll probably do actually a video on that at some point. I do have to say, I was a little, I was a little upset today. I was trying to get some Nazi Zombies gameplay, but I mean, it just wasn't happening. I couldn't get anyone to play with. All the servers I was going in, either the host was AFK, or the game was full, or there's mods or something like that. So, I mean, I do have 1 or 2 friends on my friends list that have Modern Warfare 2, and or not Modern Warfare 2. I was just so used to playing that, but they have World at War. So I'll definitely be getting some gameplay at some point. But if you guys are interested in playing with me, then I'd definitely love to see, definitely love to play with you guys. So, as usual, my Steam is in the description, so hit that, you can add me if you want, and, maybe we'll game. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is, oh geez, I completely forget. I lost my train of thought there, sorry. Shit. Oh, I didn't even know you could blow people's arms off in this game. Well, I guess I probably did know at some point. I just forgotten. But, that's pretty cool. Wonder if you can blow their heads off. Fucking popping heads like a ball! Died. Man, dogs. But anyways, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about a topic that I think every commentator on YouTube has talked about this at some point. Black Ops 2, obviously. And, everyone's talked about it. I'm actually really excited for Black Ops 2. It is the first Call of Duty game I have been hyped about since COD 4. And that's really saying something. I mean, the hype, how hyped up about Black Ops 2 I am, I suppose it's comparable a little bit to how hyped up I was about Skyrim. Yeah. And the reason that is because I feel like Black Ops 2 is actually maybe going to be, like, good, as opposed to the majority of other videos, or of other games that have been coming out. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I will actually be uploading another video at some point elaborating on that. Why I think Black Ops 2 will be good, why I think it'll be a change, why I think, Treyarch might be able to actually bring the series back. Because I know Modern Warfare 3 was a piece of shit game, and I hate it with all my heart. But, it's a love-hate relationship, because, I mean, I do like playing it sometimes, but I mean, I had been playing it a lot lately, and then I went back to World at War, and I mean, it's worlds apart. It's absolute, huge difference. I'm doing really bad right now, by the way, sorry about that. But, there's a huge difference between the two games, and it blows my mind how, I'm not sure which publishing studio made, or which creator made this game. I don't know if it's Activision or Treyarch, or not Activision, it was his Infinity Ward or Treyarch. But I mean, it absolutely blows my mind how, the Call of Duty franchise can make such a great game and then get away with a piece of shit like Modern Warfare 3. Honestly, in my opinion, it's almost as bad as the Fable series, the Call of Duty, the way the Call of Duty series went to shit. But I mean, no, in fact, the Fable series is worse. The Fable series is just, I mean, honestly, I absolutely loved the first Fable. I played the shit out of the Lost Chapters. It was my absolute favorite game for the longest time. I love it so much. I still love it to this day, and I will buy it on Steam at some point when I do get the money together. But, I mean, it blows my mind how they could, because expectations were so high, too, especially for Fable 2, and they absolutely failed to deliver. Honestly, I hate the engine that they used for Fable 2 and Fable 3, and the story in Fable 3 is just, I mean, the story in Fable 2 I mean, it's alright, but it's lacking. And the story in Fable 3 is just honestly terrible. It makes me... It makes me wince, honestly. And now they turn out this piece of shit, the Fable the Journey. I mean, honestly, you're turning one of the greatest, like, hardcore RPGs in like open world RPGs that ever existed, in my opinion, into an on-rails Kinect shooter. Like, honestly, it blows my mind how they can get away with that. I mean, that's how I feel about that. That's also pretty much how I feel about the Call of Duty series and how that's gone to shit as well. So, I mean, it makes me sad the way games have been progressing, really. Because I feel like, you know, we just get, like, game creators have just been shitting all over their content recently. Like, they don't even bother to make a game anymore. They just, like, take a dump, wipe it on a CD, and publish it. That's honestly how I feel about it these days. And it's saddening, because being a pretty big fan of, being a pretty big gamer, like, I'm a pretty big fan of gaming, and I have been for the longest time. But I mean, it actually makes me sad, because I mean, video games are, you know, they're such a great form of media. Now I guess I've turned this video into a bit of a rant. I didn't have a set topic going into this, and I'm just talking into things that pop into my head. But I mean, I think this is a good video, actually. I honestly think, you know, this is how I should make more of my videos. I should just, because I honestly had no idea what I was going to talk about, but I knew I had to put out some content today, because you know, I said in my weekly upload schedule, which I actually put out on Thursday, because my channel is really young, like not even a week old now. But I mean, I said I would put out something today, so I mean, this is what I'm gonna put out, and I'm actually really happy with how this has gone, because I feel like, you know, I'm a huge fan of, you know, real talk. I'm a huge fan of just talking to like, honestly, you know, talking about your opinions. And I really would love to hear some opinions of you, like your guys' opinions. So, you know, hit me up in the comments section. Tell me what you think about the whole, like, you know, the video game industry, and how like, do you think it's going to shit? Because I honestly do. I mean, we always have the classic, those classic games we know and love, like Mario and Zelda and all that great stuff. But honestly, I think a lot of franchises have gotten really bad. Like, if you, like, even, you know, even Zelda these days, I mean, I was a huge fan of a lot of the Zelda titles, and I might actually eventually do a Let's Play series where I play through every single Zelda game. But I mean, honestly, I don't even know what it is. Skyward Sword. That game, honestly, I was really not impressed. I mean, it looked alright, but I mean, it's not up to standards. It's not up to the standards that it used to be, because now the industry is about the money, and, you know, if people, yeah, you know, there's no more, like, people aren't that creative with their games anymore, and it makes me sad. I mean, like, how, like, the way, like, Call of Duty is gone, all those good games those games that used to be good, the way those have gone, you know, it's shit now. And it's saddening, honestly. It's saddening, and, you know, I guess that's the way it is. But, I mean, like, honestly though, Minecraft is, in my opinion, like a shining pillar of creativity in this drab landscape of repetitive games that we have these days. And I commend you guys at Mojang for that game, because, you know, Minecraft definitely, I think Minecraft sort of, you know, helped bring a bit of creativity back into the game developing world. And that's a great thing. I honestly, I really do love Minecraft, and it's great. And honestly though, the reason I like Minecraft so much is because there are so many people, like, let's say, who wouldn't have the means to create their own game, but who actually do have the means to go out and, you know, make a mod for Minecraft, and that way they can, you know, they can practice their programming skills, they can put out some good content, they can, you know, they can get themselves noticed in the community, and, you know, they can be creative with it at the same time. And, you know, creativity is a huge part of creating games, if you ask me. I mean, there's nothing worse than a game that has no thought behind it. I really do love, like, for example, I really love Terraria. And the reason why is because when it first came out, you know, people thought, you know, oh, this is like 2D Minecraft. There's a lot of, well, when Minecraft first came out, I don't know if you guys know, like, remember, or if you guys were aware of it, but there were a lot of, like, 2D Minecraft clones. And honestly, like, at first, Terraria looked like it was just going to be another one of those. And then it, you know, it rose above everyone's expectations. And that's actually really rare in gaming today, that games rise above the, you know, games rise above the community's expectations. And going back to the Black Ops 2, I honestly think Black Ops 2 will go above expectations, and I believe it'll be one of the first Call of Duties to do that in several years. And I have high hopes for Black Ops 2. So, you know, honestly, I think it has the potential to be a great game. I don't know where I'm getting shot at from now. But, you know, there's, of course, the thing is, it's also a Call of Duty game, and, you know, with Call of Duty, they have done a lot already, and, you know, there's not much more they can do to make the series unique. And, I mean, honestly, I believe that Black Ops 2's perk concept, like, the way they revamped the whole system, I believe that's sound. It's a sound concept and all, and, it'll be great if they can pull it off. But it's gonna be risky because the fans are so, you know, the fans are so big on, I guess, on the... I wouldn't say they're big on it, but I mean, they're so used to it, they might reject it because because it's something different. And that I'm a little worried about, but I honestly think Black Ops 2 will be great, and I really do hope it will be, because, I mean, who doesn't want a great game? And, you know, there's just a ton of stuff to talk about, like, especially gaming-wise these days, like, around the industry. Like, for example, last night after the PTFO live roundtable, I was watching Lefty's stream, Lefty643, and hey, I agree with a lot of the opinions he has, and I'm pretty, I mean, he, at some point during the stream, you know, like, cause, you know, during his live streams, he usually, you know, he plays games and talks and stuff. Like, at some point during the stream last night, he, you know, he just sort of stopped playing and had, you know, he was with the mentally dazed guy from the round table, and, you know, they had a great, you know, like, actual conversation, like, a really nice, you know, debate that was, it was great to listen to. I mean, it's not often that you see people, you know, debating in a civil fashion and talking about topics that might be, like, sensitive topics for some people in such a civilized manner, especially on the internet, because, like, on the internet you have your anonymity, and, you know, that's great and all, but, you know, it makes it so that's rare that people will have an actual civilized discussion. And, you know, it was great fun to watch. It was tons of, it was actually great, a great time. And actually, I know a lot of people don't like Wings of Redemption much, but, the video that he put out yesterday, yesterday or today, I don't remember, but the video that he put out recently, the talking with that one guy, I'm not too sure. I'll probably link that video in the description. But anyways, that video, I had a ton of fun watching it, because It was great. It was a great video that talked about some great points, and you know, it was just it was a great video. And especially it was actually specifically about the gaming, you know, the way gaming has gone, gaming industry, and I believe I've gotten a little, you know, messed up in my talking just in the past minute or two, because I got a little sidetracked. I got a little distracted because I'm my World at War crashed here, so I had to fix my recording real quick while I'm still talking, because I really enjoy this talk that I'm having right now with myself. I'm just I guess I would really love to talk to someone who, you know, who has strong opinions about this kind of stuff. And you know, I mean, it's really rare that that you see people doing this kind of. It's really rare that you see people who have such great opinions and about stuff like that. And yeah, you know, I'm getting a little distracted at this point. I'm not sure why. I'm having a little bit of a hard time staying on topic here and finishing my sentences, but you know, there's a ton of great topics there that I would love to have discussions with people about. And you know, honestly, especially Lefty643, and it's not because I'm a huge fan of his, which I totally am, but it's mainly because of I would like to talk to him, you know, and have an actual like discussion about, you know, topics that are big and, you know, going on. Stuff like the gaming industry, you know, going to shit, like stuff I've been talking about. I would love to talk to him about it, because, you know, he just has, I mean, he has a way of talking that just, you know, it just makes it, I don't really know how to describe it. And by the way, Lefty, if you are watching this, I am totally hitting on you. You are so hot, bro. No, just kidding. No homo, actually. But anyways, yeah, I would love to discuss this with people, you know, who have, you know, good opinion. I wouldn't say good opinions, because there's not really any form of good opinion, but people who have strong and well thought out opinions, and who have the linguistic ability to properly discuss them, is what I'm trying to say, really. And so if you guys, you know, if you guys think like if you think you're watching this and you're thinking, you know, I'm a pretty opinionated person and I like expressing myself, sure, you know, add me on Steam, and we'll chat a little bit in the chat, and you know, if you want, I'll toss you my Skype, and we can have a discussion about stuff. So I would definitely love to do like discussions and stuff on my channel. I would love to do that with people, because honestly, I mean, you know, it's just, you don't get the opportunity to do that kind of stuff. And honestly, the thing I like that about YouTube a lot, because it brings, you know, it brings people from all walks of life together to discuss on topics that they all, you know, have an opinion on, that are common to them, like gaming and stuff. You know, I probably, for example, my commentary I did, the series I started with, I'm the Dids, the Castle Crashers series, you know, I probably wouldn't have met him had it not been for YouTube, had he not, you know, hit me up for, like, he actually, that's a bit of a funny story about, you know, it's actually, a story about how sub for sub actually ended up working out. And the reason that is because, you know, he subbed me, and the way I work, this was on my old channel, by the way, that he subbed me, but, he subbed me, and, I have a thing where, you know, if you sub me, I feel like I don't know, I feel like I have to go at least check out your channel, and you know, if I like it, I will definitely sub you back. So I see this guy, you know, he subs me, and he's like, could you check out my channel and all that, and you know, he's got like 650 some subs, I believe, and so I go and check out his channel, and I'm like, I don't have a huge, like, because the way he messaged me, it seemed like it was a request for sub, and, you know, I'm not a big fan of sub because I know it creates inactive subs, and honestly, I really like my subscribers to be active, and that's actually a main reason why when I was talking earlier, you know, about that one guy following me on Twitter, I was pretty happy about that, because when you follow me on Twitter as well as subscribe to me on YouTube, it actually shows me that, you know, you enjoy my content and you know, you want to see more from me. So I do appreciate the Twitter follows as well as the YouTube subs. So yeah, I mean, but back to the thing. The way the sub worked out was because you know, he hit me up for sub, I believe, or, well, the way I read his message, it seemed like he was trying to sub for sub. So, you know, I was like, you know, I'm normally not a big fan of people who try to sub for sub, but, I mean, I'll check out your channel, because whatever, you sub to me, so, you know, he actually, I actually really did like his channel, so, you know, I checked it out, and, I noticed he live streamed pretty often, so I went into his live streams, and I noticed there's only like 4 or 5, like maybe like 10 at most people in his live stream. You know, he's got like 600 subs, and he's got, you know, like tons of inactive subs, and you know, it's shitty because he's got such a great channel. He does really good content, so I will link him in the description, by the way. But he has good content, so I mean, it sucks when you've got good content, you've got inactive subs. But definitely check him out on Twitter or on YouTube. So yeah, and I'm back to this story because I keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. What happened was he ended up hitting me up on I can't talk, the Twitter or the YouTube, and I noticed he live streamed pretty often, so I headed into a live stream of his, you know, and he, like, since there was like basically no one in there, you know, it gave us it gave everyone a chance really to interact with him. I mean, he was a pretty cool guy, and you know, from there on, I mean, like, I watched his content, I enjoyed his content, and you know, I had I keep getting distracted, so I'm just you know, I'm probably gonna end the video here because I've been talking for such a long time and I just keep getting distracted. But you know, it ended up working out with him. I don't know where I was going with this story though. But yeah, we ended up you know, starting a series together, which is great. And you know, I think the reason I was talking about that was because I was talking about what makes YouTube great is like meeting people and discussing with them, and I'll probably end up, you know, having him, you know, on a video to like talk about the way the gaming is going, like the gaming dev community is going, and you know, I'll definitely enjoy that chat because, you know, he's a good guy, and I do believe he's got some pretty nice opinions, and so yeah, expect that video in the future. But anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked and I'm having a hard time, you know, to keep talking and not get distracted. So I'm just gonna end it right over here, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long, but I had a ton of fun making it. I guess I got into it a bit slowly, but I mean, right around the middle there was, you know, it went really well. But anyways, if you did enjoy, you know, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed, you know, sub it up. And if you didn't enjoy, leave me a comment telling me, you know, what it is that you didn't enjoy and how I could fix that. Because I do aim to make my content as good as possible. And with that, I will see you guys later. And I hope you have a wonderful day, you guys. See you all on my next video. Bye.